Hey there. I was just facing a little problem. I just came up with the idea of making myself a little trailer for my Hot Wheels. And what I have used here is very simple ingredients that I just had laying around, nothing that cost anything. Not quite finished, but we're well on the way. So meanwhile, I was thinking, how do I hook this up to my vehicle? So I'm just gluing this. Hang on a second. Shouldn't have taken the pegs off. Sorry, the problem with this was that the glue, like the typical plastic glue used, didn't really work, so I had to go back and glue everything with super glue. Super glue does it. So, talk about this for a moment. This is made from old door cards or credit cards. I just cut the desired size. So this is the center plate. That's the biggest part here. Then I put a little stripe as for where the vehicle is going to stand on. Then I used the middle part of Q-tips, cotton buds for cleaning the ears. Cut off the soft bits and glued them in there, and then I put little spaces here in between so they would locate. That's these little things, 1, 2, 3, and then there's another layer, 1, 2, 3. Then I put a lengthwise below here, and this part here is actually, you might recognize that is from a 2-component glue, the stirrer tool that you get with the glue. And on top of here, the brass colored piece of metal is something out of a, what was it? It's from a kettle. You know, the little device in your kitchen that makes hot water, and these things, they die all the time. So I was kind of thinking, oh yeah, I'm getting there. This is going to become a really cool trailer. But how do I hook it up? So here's me making my little first prototype, fiddling with paper clips. So here's exactly what I'm going to show you. Here's the final result. Has worked out nicely. Good retention, good distance from it, and nicely glued on, so it's still drying. So let me show you how I made this. Okay, I should be here so you can see what I'm doing. Starting out with a very humble paper clip, and what we need as a tool is pliers that have a little bit of tooth, 90-degree for retention of this part here. So I am using, as you will see in a minute, basically, I just don't know whether I'm on the picture. Yes, of course I'm not. So let me show you where my finger starts. I'm using this part here, okay? And important is that this is held tight, so it can't go anywhere. Low power mode. Keep going. I'm trying to make a little peak, and this keeps sliding away, so that's why we need these little tool things here. And of course I need to orientate at 90 degrees so that the left and right part stick out equally much. I'm just gonna go behind the camera so I make sure that you can see what I'm doing. And then I will squeeze this together. It's a bit difficult for me because I don't see what I'm doing. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes, you can. So Okay, that failed. Let me zoom out, let me sit down. I can't really worry about what you can see and what you cannot see, and then I can see, and so on, and you follow my problem. So, how did I do this? Let's try like this. And holding it, maybe. To be honest, can't remember how I did this. Maybe. Let's try again. The first one went so nicely, and this is all dog shit here. This is not working. Maybe the paperclip is slightly different. So now this should have been about 90 degrees, and you can see now that I can now cut it off from the rest of it here, so they have two same length. I'm not very proud of my filming here today, because I'm aware that you cannot see what I'm doing. So that's my towing hook, and now I will customize this to the vehicle. As you can see, these are very different. Same principle, same kind of hook. And now we just need to adjust the diameter of hole in order to make sure that the trailer actually gets hooked on. Basically, you get the idea. I'm going to just hook this onto here. I need to re-drill the hole, and then we have our little trailer being pulled. So this for the theory. I'll come back to you with, let me show you the wheels. These are just regular Hot Wheels wheels, where I have cut off the axis in the center, and I have now a half axis, and all I need to do is glue these into the hole, but I will make some mud guards first. So how I will retain these. I've drilled 3 holes in the one in the middle. I push it down, then I can introduce the glue and make sure that the axes are straight. And so a little bit of this and that, mud guards and so on. So I'll call it this video for now. This was about the trailing hook, and I hope this actually works. Seems to work. This was my first idea. What do I have in the house? Do I not have to go anywhere to buy anything, order anything? It's just a towing hook, and in this case is a bent paperclip glued to the vehicle. Okay, take care. I hope you like it.